may sound too bizarre to be true, but a Delafield residence was dog-napped, and the caper was all caught on home surveillance video.
When we got home, we went through the surveillance cameras. They were watching it actually, and my sister's like, "Oh my God, look at this girl."
It looked like normal trick-or-treaters, but it wasn't, because you see them come up. They had their trick-or-treat bags in their hand, and then all of a sudden, you see them look at the dog, you see them discuss it, and then all of a sudden you see her call the dog over, you see the dog hesitate. So she stretches for the dog, grabs it, and proceeds walking down the block. So we knew.
Left heartbroken, Tabitha Almeida and her family posted flyers all over from St. George to Mariners Harbor, searching for the 6-month-old teacup Yorkshire Terrier, Amira. A tipster identified the dog napper as Khadijah Jones of the 400 block of Broadway in West Brighton. Family member Blaise Guerin confronted Miss Jones as a nearby police officer intervened and arrested Jones on the spot.
Go to the house. What we did was we staked out the house because we knew she was going to move the dog, because the neighbor called the mother and said, "I know your daughter has the dog." The mother's like, "Well, give me a few minutes, I'll call you back." So what we did was my son and I, we stood outside the house to watch to see who was coming in. We wouldn't stay there all night if we wouldn't take turns, you know. No lie, 5 minutes later, the girl's walking out with not 1, 2 bags. And my son's like, "Ma, she's moving, she's moving." I said, "Run and go tell Debbie that she's moving." And then that's when I ripped the car around the corner and I jumped on the 48 and I grabbed her.
Little Amira is finally reunited with her owner, 15-year-old Alexis Almeida, and Khadijah Jones will face a whole slew of charges in criminal court. But the dog napping has left the Almeida family wondering just how someone could be so callous.
I knew just by the way things were going and how close she was to the signs that she wasn't just gonna turn the dog back. I knew, because anyone that saw the signs would have returned them if they knew it was truly a lost dog.
Any normal person or any person with morals would have knocked on the door and said, "Excuse me, your dog's outside," you know what I mean? But she didn't. She literally didn't even proceed to the door. She put the dog inside her coat and just left.